We start the weekend on a very positive note, and the energy just gets better and better as we enter next week. So there is promise of growth, excitement, fulfillment in love and money. Now, we need to stay flexible, we'll need to stay open minded, but we may be just swept away by the magic of the unexpected. We also have one of the luckiest transits happening this weekend that has the potential to bring in blessings, joy, abundance, prosperity into every aspect of your life. And as we grow close to the weekend, or the end of the weekend, I should say, we are gifted with still another positive transit. This one will be inviting us to dream big, embrace the beauty of our imagination, our intuition, our creativity, to trust in the wisdom of our inner guidance. You know, this is a time to imagine your best life ever, to set some new goals, empower yourself to manifest the life of your dreams with a clarity, with an intention, with a purpose. And of course, we will be discussing all of this in more details and exactly how to embrace this energy. So sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, own this energy, and move forward today and every day. And this weekend could be giant steps for us. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your weekend focus, May the 18th and the 19th, 2024. So we'll start with the numerology. Saturday, we have that beautiful 18 energy. Now, the 18 energy is finding that balance within us, that happiness, that joy, that enthusiasm, that motivation. So what brings those things in? What triggers the response of joy and happiness and motivation in our life? You know, this is a time to reach for the sense of liberation, the sense of freedom, the sense of inner balance, peace, harmony. And if we look at the daily numerology, well, okay, 1 plus 8 is a 9. I guess I should do that first. 1 plus 8 is a 9, and that is making space for the new beginnings. We are closing doors. We are letting go of things. We are, things that no longer support us, have value in our life, and allowing space for the new things to come into our life. Now, numerology of the day, 5 plus 9 plus 8, otherwise you'd never know why I threw in a 9 there, equals 22. So the 22 energy is one of the most beautiful, strongest energies in numerology. It's a master number. It tells us that things can happen very quickly in our lives. So we need to hone our attention to the positive in our life, what we want to bring in, what we want to manifest, what we want to make tangible. When we start to put our focus and our energy in those areas, magic happens. Miracles take place. On Sunday, we have a 19 energy. Now, the 19 is a healthy, strong ego, our light, our vitality, our talents and our abilities being honed for success. 1 plus 9 is a 10 energy. The 10 energy is, well, it brings in luck, but it also tells us that the wheel of life is changing. We are entering a new season. It is a time to sit there and create your best life ever. It's a time to create some new goals and new experiences for yourself. It's time to write out, perhaps journal, what your life is going to look like in a week, a month, a year, a decade from now. 1 plus 0 is a 1, and that is the independent in us. That is the trailblazer, the pioneer, wanting to face those challenges because we know success is on the other side. Now, if we look at the daily numerology for Sunday, it'd be a 5 plus a 1 plus an 8. That gives us that 14 energy, having more by having less. So what do we really want and need in our life in order to bring in the prosperity, the abundance, the love, the happiness, and what just burdens us, holds us down, weighs us down in some way? 1 plus 4 is a 5 energy. The 5 energy is about giggles and laughters, rainbows and sunshine and dancing in the street. I mean, it is all about our happiness and growing that happiness, being in the moment, allowing our creativity and our inner expression to be released into our worlds. When we look at the astrology, which is very exciting this weekend for us, we start with the sun in Taurus. Now, the sun will be in Taurus this weekend, but on Monday, the sun will move into Gemini. So this is our final weekend to really embrace that Taurus energy, looking at our finances, building security, building a sense of safety in our life. Taking time to smell the roses, allowing the world to fill us with beauty through our five senses. The moon enters Libra, I believe, at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. So that gives us an entire weekend of the Libra moon energy. So that is all about creating beauty, harmony in our relationships and our environments. Bringing in a balance, bringing in a true balance to our knowledge, our wisdom of what we trust in and what we step into. Now, all of the energy that we have in the sky going forward will stay with us until like the 21st or the 22nd. I mean, it doesn't just leave this weekend. So know that you want to almost bookmark this or get out a post-it little pad and just start writing down little things and put them around to remind you of this incredible energy, because you'll really want to change your focus, your attention to these things in order to really bring in and embrace that energy and utilize it to your fullest advantage. So we start the weekend with Venus conjunct Uranus. Now this energy invites in very unexpected change and excitement when it comes to matters of the heart and money. We will need to go with the flow. We need to be open to change in order to allow the doors to open to new opportunities and growth. So it really is a time to revitalize stagnant areas of our life, especially our relationships. So where there is some stagnation in the relationship, this is a time to infuse it with, or revitalize it with a sense of enthusiasm, with a sense of excitement, stepping outside of the box. Okay, it creates this ideal atmosphere for dating and exploring our romantic connections. And we are encouraged to step outside of our comfort zone and embrace the thrill of the unknown. Okay, instead of fear and anxiety, throw in anticipation. We could have an unexpected windfall. A fabulous opportunity may present itself out of the blue to us. So trust in the universe to guide you towards prosperity. Even if the path seems a little unconventional, of course, we will want to investigate whatever comes our way. We need to remain practical and weigh out the risk and reward, right? Risk versus reward. So we do have that Taurus energy to allow in that practicality that we need for this energy to really be successful through it. We also will have the Sun conjunct Jupiter. So this infuses us with this optimism, and it has the power to rain down blessings and opportunities in every area of your life. We have confidence, we have enthusiasm, abundance flows effortlessly into our lives under this energy. Manifesting easy peasy, both material and spiritual growth. So be mindful what you're thinking about, talking about, what you are affirming to be in your life, what you are wishing will happen in your life. This energy will amplify your capacity to attract the prosperity, the fulfillment, the financial wealth, the inner peace. The list continues. Where do you want that growth? Where do you want that expansion in your life? And once again, we're being asked to seize the opportunities as they appear in our path. And it doesn't stop there, because as the weekend wanes, Sunday evening brings in the sun sextiling Neptune. So that brings in this magical blend of sensitivity, intuition, creativity. It may be like you have literally unlocked a gate, a portal into your imagination, into your intuition, into your psychic abilities. Your dreams may be very vivid, very prophetic, offering you insights. So trust in your dreams to guide you to your highest potential. We're inspired, I think, to express ourselves through our creativity. Our imagination just flows. So it'll spark new ideas, visions in our minds that will captivate and inspire us. Our psychic awareness heightens, so pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities that will guide you towards greater understandings. This is a time to visualize your best life ever with clarity, with intention. Allow yourself to dream big. Imagine the possibilities that can lie in wait for you going forward. It's a magical time to set some new goals and taking proactive steps to turn your dreams into reality. So let's go to the cards and see what they have to tell us. I just got goosebumps all over, so let's find out what the cards have to say. Our underlying energy for this weekend is, look at that, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 energy comes out, telling us that the seasons are changing, that new things are coming into our path, new energy, new opportunities, new adventures, new love is all waiting for us as the wheel turns. We move out of a time, and it has been hard, and it has been a struggle, especially over the last several days. We have been hit with a lot of hard energy to walk through, but we're here in the present. So open your arms and embrace the new possibilities of your tomorrow. We have the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is play well with others. It's about competition, absolutely. It is about, competition. It could be team play, teamwork. So maybe it's a sporting team that you belong to. Maybe it's just, you're bowling or you're golfing or but it's allowing other people to show their potential, but you showing your potential as well. Okay, and you gain more strength by allowing people to have the stage instead of you trying to raise yourself above everybody else. Of course, we want to show up. We want to show what we're made of, what we bring to the table. But we also need to allow for other people to do that and maybe collectively work as a team in some way in order to go forward. A group of people. Maybe you're partnering with somebody else right now. Maybe you're going after a new job and there's a whole new arena of people. Maybe you're moving into a new neighborhood, or maybe you are taking an active role in some community venture. We have the Six of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups here, wow, did the goosebumps ever come out here? As they tell me, this card is definitely here to say, who told you you shouldn't, you couldn't, you mustn't, you can't, because it was BS. It was simply their opinion that they forced onto you to make you fit into that square box or that round circle, whatever it might be. And so, because people told us certain things, their opinion, and we took it to heart at the time, we carved it into stone, and we began to walk the rest of our path under those rules. It might have been as simple as you were sitting there and you're eating your French fries with your fingers, and somebody said, "Oh, honey, you don't want to eat with your fingers in public. You want to use a utensil, okay?" So, people think you're not that well bred. They'll think they don't want to associate with you. If you eat like that, you're eating like an animal, for goodness sakes. And you went, I want people to love me. I want people to accept me. I want to be part of the group. Of course I will use my fork. And then every time you see somebody else eating with just their fingers, what do you think of them? Okay, because we have built that in our minds, perhaps. But this is maybe a creative venture, something that infuses your self-expression, something that is a passion, a dream, a desire of yours, something that you've always wanted to step into, but for some reason you have not been able to because of a past influence. It might have been as simple as somebody saying you should be heard and not seen. And now you want to do public speaking, but how can you? Because you've lived your life in the shadows, following that rule. Or what makes you think that you are deserving of that, worthy of that? Do you know how few people actually get that kind of opportunity, make a success out of something like that? What are you even thinking of? Are you crazy? You're going to end up selling pencils on the street, for goodness sakes. Well, we didn't want that to happen. So we stuffed our dreams in a little box, and they're dusty somewhere there in our filing cabinet in our mind. But it's time to take that box out. It's time to dust it off. It's time to realize what you can actually do, who you can actually be and become going forward, what you can step into. Somebody told you in this card, those flowers weren't for you. Do not touch them. Do not go near them. And we kind of hold ourselves back. We're not going to touch them. We want to. They're beautiful, but we know that they're not for us. But an angel appears and says, this was meant for you this whole time. Your dreams may open up old desires and dreams that you had once upon a time. Or you may see something that reminds you of, I remember when I designed my own little log cabin. I was going to buy this little piece of property on the creek, and I was going to build this cozy little home for myself. And it comes alive again, and you're like, I still want that little cabin by that creek. This is an opportunity to bring it into existence. What is your dream? Because with this energy, it could be in any area of your life. So if you want stronger psychic abilities, or you want a more determined spiritual practice, or you want a better job, or you want a job, or you want a new career, or you want to take this idea, this hobby that you've always had, and explode it into something magical to help the world, the collective. We have the Judgment card. The Judgment card says that for the work that you've done to this point, you will receive some kind of reward, some kind of, it's almost kind of like the death of something in your life, leaving that behind. Maybe it was struggle, maybe it was lack of, and stepping into a new life, prosperity, happiness, joy, love. These are the kind of I see the train tracks switching, right? It goes one way and it goes another way. I think on Friday we did have the 20 energy there. We did have the 20 energy there telling us that, we're facing a fork in the road, so to speak. And I see that so clearly here, that we've been going along, and all of a sudden somebody pulls that lever, and instead of going left, we go right this time. And the whole world opens up to us in a magical possibility. I'm going to pick another card here. We got the Eight of Wands. The horizon just got so much wider for all of us if we allow it to be in our minds, to grow the dreams, to grow the possibilities, the what ifs, and grow them and grow them and grow them, and understand where you stop growing them, because that is the limitation. That is where you said, I can't have better than that. And why do you think that? Who said that once upon a time to you? How did you get that belief that you were put here to not have everything that you desire in your life? But it takes work, and it takes courage, and it takes strength. And so sometimes we back it up and we make it to conform to what we can do in the present. And what happens then is we start to stagnate ourselves. So stop the stagnation. Allow the flow to enter your life. Allow the things that are being offered to you this weekend, because this tells me there are so many things on the table. Each and every one of us should at least have one, if not many, opportunities for some kind of greatness to come into our life. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles, because we and it's just part of our nature. What works, we hold on to. But what happens is then it just becomes a part of us, and we don't realize that we don't need that crutch anymore. We're holding on to something that doesn't allow us to move forward. It could be a thought. It could be a perception. It could be an environment. It could be a person. But we are holding on to, it might be that you have this really lousy job, but you always wanted so much more, but that little lousy job at least covers the bills, so you don't want to stretch yourself. But in some way, you need to start stretching yourself, coming alive. Maybe there's something that you can, put your application in, or create something, or, look outside of the box to see where you can grow. This is a beautiful energy to allow yourself to grow, to let, those coins drop from your hands. We think that we're going to lose them forever, but if you need them, you're not going to lose them under this energy. So let them go so you can stand up, so you can twirl around, dance in the sunshine. And when you turn around, you see a giant pentacle. It is the door to your abundance, and two angels are guarding it, because it has been awaiting you and only you all this time. Okay, let's get an oracle card here. And we have hope and happiness. Hope and happiness. The 48. So 8 plus 4 is a 12. And that is a little about being in the moment, experiencing the moment, being grateful for the moment. And 1 plus, or 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2 is, 1 plus 2 it is a 3 energy. And that is about the transformation. That is about allowing ourselves to become curious, to be childlike in our exploration of our path and what lays in wait for us. Okay, let's see what just getting too worked up here. I'll go to the book, calm myself down. Okay, we have reached a time filled with healing energy, new progress, and satisfaction. You are at a point for festivity. The energy in this phase is supportive and promotes a feeling of winning. Let worries or challenges from the past fade away as you focus on the joy that is surrounding you now. Feel encouraged and excited about the potential of all the wonderful promises that are and will be kept. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Yeah, it's all about the celebration and the joy. The more you can raise your vitality, your energy, that positive feeling inside of you the weekend, the better you come out the other side of this energy. Okay, who do we have here? We got the 9 of water, the pomegranate dog. We've had dogs like for a week straight, haven't we? But a different dog every time it seems. Okay, so the Pomeranian dog, isn't he a cute little guy? Now is the time when your dreams come true. You see, I can't make this stuff up. I would have been looking for a major arcana card to come out and, but here we have the little Pomeranian dog telling us that now is the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how it will happen. Just give gratitude for all that you have and all that's still to come. I don't think I can end it on a better note than that. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.